Hey peeps, oh my goodness. I know that I've had a lot come to the channel over the weekend, but I couldn't wait to unbox this any longer. I received my copy of the Dark Goddesses Oracle deck by McCarthy in the mail on Friday, and I am so excited to unbox this with you guys. I have been waiting for this deck forever. I actually have quite a few McCarthy prints, and I kind of rotate them out on my walls, but I always have at least one or two of her prints on my walls. And actually you can see two of them over the altar back behind me. So I love Caitlin's artwork, and I've been very excited to see what she's gonna do with this theme. And I've heard some great first impressions from some of my fellow sisters in the cards. So let's see what we think. So here is the box itself, just so you can compare size-wise. Let's see. I have the Woodland Warden's Oracle here to compare. So similar size to that, but smaller than a Blue Angel Gallery deck. And it's published by Page Street Publishing. I did pre-order this on Amazon. It's saying that it retails at $24.99. So the side of the box just has a little blurb about Caitlin on that side, and then on this side it says the Dark Goddesses Oracle. I always love to see what they put on the top and bottom there. So it says, using the wisdom of femme icons, witch, lamia, devil, hag. Throughout history, goddesses from around the world have been maligned and misunderstood. Like all women, they were judged for their power, yet the story of these divinities are impactful and have something to teach us. With breathtaking illustrations from artist McCarthy, this Oracle deck and booklet will help you begin a journey of self-love and discovery as you uncover the meanings and symbolisms behind goddesses such as Athena, Lilith, Kali, and Isis. As you learn about their stories, the way they were meant to be told, you'll discover your own sense of power and purpose. This Oracle deck is a celebration of women who were feared or ostracized across time. No matter where you are in your path of self-discovery, there is something in these cards for you. So really, really beautiful description. And I heard from a sister in the cards yesterday that, I apologize, I'm a little bit congested this morning. And she said that it's not your run-of-the-mill, like multiple goddess deck that you end up getting and then you don't really feel a connection to. She had high hopes that it wouldn't be that. It wasn't feeling that way to her. So that is my hope as well. So this is what the inside looks like. That's really pretty with the reverse imaging there. And then here is the little white book. And the card size is nice and slim, like width-wise, but length-wise it's longer. What do I have out? Not too much to compare it with. This is the new Halloween Forever Oracle, just to show you the size. So this is more like old school Rider-Waite-Smith style, I would say. And it is matte cardstock. There's no gilded edging. Let's talk about, I think the way it feels slightly more substantial than some of my old school Rider-Waite-Smith tarot decks, but it doesn't have that like thickness that's sometimes a little bit too much when it comes to shuffling. Okay, so let's see what the little white book has for us. So there's a nice intro, then talks about using your cards. There's a few card spreads. There is a shadow work spread included. And then we get a myth paragraph and a meaning paragraph, it looks like, for each face of deity. I do apologize, I am going to mispronounce some of the names of these goddesses, so please forgive me for that. But it looks, oh yeah, I'm so excited for this one. So this is Allah with virtue, or if that's Ayla, again, I apologize. Ame no Uzumi, movement. Aphrodite, romance. Artemis, independence. I love that one. Athena, wisdom. Ooh, I like that. Oh, nice, we get some crone energy in the house. Baba Yaga, guidance. Oh, I love Bastet. Bastet Sanctuary. Bridget, Inspiration. Kalia. Forgive me. I actually love working with this goddess. For the life of me, cannot pronounce her name. Rest. That's gorgeous. Oh, Carriage Wind, Transformation. Chang'e, Beauty. Please forgive me for butchering the pronunciation there. Sears, Manifest. Dalnem, Courage. I like that they all have a similar, like they're all taking up a similar amount of space within the card, and it's like similar repeating kind of shapes and feels within the borders. I think that creates like a nice meditative space as you're looking at the deck as a whole. Dear Woman, Retribution. And then as you work with this deck, which my intention to work with this wouldn't be so much as a daily draw deck, but more to have the imagery in devotional altar work. And then also to use in readings as an overarching theme. Angana, Nurture. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. Here's a Reshkagil with Boundaries. So that's my intention of working with this deck, and I really think it's going to stand up well to that. In fact, I think I might end up using this in my year ahead readings because it's very well suited to that. And then we have our beloved Hecate with Crossroads. I really like this deck. You can feel the time that was spent with these dark goddesses, and oh, I like Ishtar a lot. And it almost gives me a sense of wanting to really slow down and take my time. You know, I do love that about pen and ink imagery. It does kind of ask you to slow the fuck down and pay attention and be. There's Ices. Eggshell. I love Eggshell. So I feel this sense of like reverence and a desire to really be as I'm looking at the imagery. You know, and you start to see at first, you think, oh, like there's not much happening in the imagery, and then you sit with the images more and more and you start to see more and more. So I like that. I think it's an invitation to kind of be meditative with the imagery as well as the essence of the dark goddess herself. And it's a serious deck. I mean, this is not just 20 goddesses slapped together, right? How many cards is it total? Yeah, there's 77. I think, or wait. Oh my God, mathing is hard for me. I think it's 77. This is a large deck anyhow. It's a large deck anyhow. There's our beloved Lilith. Maman Brigitte, Harsh Truths. Yeah, I'm being quiet because I feel that sense of wanting to be quiet with it. This one's gorgeous. And then we have Medusa. Just the artwork is so stunningly beautiful as well. Morana, and I actually really like this size. This is going to be really nice for altar work. And again, in larger spreads where I'm composing archetypal or deity themes for clients, like this size and shape is going to lend itself well to being able to throw down and really see big picture themes and storylines for people. There's Nyx. And Oshun. Oya. Oh, Pele. Oh yeah, these are just beautiful. And here's Persephone. I've been sharing such a journey with these days. Wow, this is a really, really beautiful deck. Oh. And yes, Santa Muerta. So beautiful. Sedna. Sekhmet. Oh, wow. Oh my God, these are gorgeous. These are absolutely gorgeous. I am really, really, really stoked to work with this deck. Everything about it is up my alley as far as aesthetics and themes go, but it does feel very intentionally created, and it feels like a very meditative deck that's really asking you to meet it in a very still space and to be present with it and experience and explore the energy of these goddesses in new ways within their stories, but also within yourself. So, you know, if you were looking at, well, how would I work with this deck personally in my collection? One way that you could work with this is to draw maybe a weekly dark goddess that you're working with, or a dark goddess for a specific amount of time. Draw that card, meditate with her daily, have a space in your altar for devotional work, and feel yourself connecting and building relationship with her. That can be one really powerful way to work with her energy. So, work with the energy of the deck as a whole and the individual goddess's energy. So let's just pull a card together here from this deck. Circe, Manifest. It's coming forward for all of us as a group. And let's just see what the guidebook says so we can get an idea of, wow, if I could actually spell, that would be great. There we go. So we can get an idea of the feel of this deck. So, the myth. Circe is the Greek goddess of sorcery. She is a powerful enchantress who has a vast knowledge of herbs and potions and is skilled in the art of incantations, illusions, transmutations, and necromancy. Circe lives alone on the island of Aeaea in a palace, where she spends her day singing and weaving alongside her docile wolves and lions she keeps as companions. When men arrive on her island, she feeds them drugged food, and they awaken having transformed into pigs. Her transformations thus revealing their true identities. The meaning. You have a magic within you that is unique and your own. Circe is urging you to use those abilities to manifest the life you want. What is it that you need or want? You already have all the resources, energies, and tools you need to reach your goal. Focus your intention clearly and take action to manifest your heart's desire. So, an encouragement to sit with our heart's desire. But also, I like that Circe is so associated with intuition, sorcery, the aspect of the oracle, of being the oracle. And we may be being asked, if this card pull is feeling that it's for you, you may be being asked to steep yourself in those arts and to allow yourself to explore the parts of yourself that are the priestess. And through that exploration, come to know yourself more deeply and in some ways set yourself free. So this is a powerful pull for all of us collectively from this deck. Yeah, I'm excited to work with this one. It has that, again, it has like a very reverent, meditative, kind of hypnotic quality to it that's asking you to slow down and pay attention and be with it. And I think that's something really unique when it comes to oracle decks. And certainly unique when it comes to goddess-themed decks, because I have a lot of multiple deity-themed decks, and they do often become kind of, they just don't get used all that much except for in client work. And so I think this will be one that I'll actually move to work with more personally, but time will tell for that. And I will, of course, share with you guys along the way how it's feeling. But my first impressions are it's a stunningly beautiful deck. I love the goddesses she has present here. I feel like you have a nice balance of well-known deity and lesser-known deity to work with. And I think it's so beautifully set up in this meditative way that you could very easily use it for devotional work and to get to know a face of the sacred feminine in her dark aspect that's wishing to work with you at this time. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section, not the description box, in the comment section down below. I will put a link to Amazon to purchase the deck in the description box. I don't make money off of that. It just makes everyone's lives easier if I provide that for you guys. I did purchase this deck with my own funds, and I am very glad I did. Have no regrets at all. I have a really good feeling about this one. And I think it's going to pair very well with Antique Anatomy Tarot, actually, now that I'm sitting with the artwork. And I love me some Antique Anatomy Tarot right now. So, all right, my dears, I am sending you guys, as always, oceans of love, and I will, of course, see you in the next video. Take care.